Sir, yes, sir, man. We live and we back. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose Man. Here today, bringing you another edition of my starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel. Alright, before we get into that, you know it's the lineup review. So let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. Turn your notification bell on so you can be here rocking with me whenever the video drops. Alright. Last night, small slate. Rough one, man. Rough one. Just wasn't my night last night, man. Tyler Hero getting injured, only playing 10 minutes. D'Angelo Russell only playing like 20 minutes for whatever reason. Giddy only played 25 minutes in his return. So it was just going to be a rough night for me, man. I was heavy on Hero. Got different with Russell over on FanDuel in some spots, and it just didn't work out for me, especially with Bankero just having an off night. So, but my best lineup pulled up. This was the $1.20 max, man. Put up 288. You see it, man. No need to go into the breakdown. Just Dragic, Pat Williams, just trying to find some value because I wanted to pay up to some studs in this lineup, just forcing in value that worked out. There was a lot of value plays worked out. One that didn't, the highest on one didn't. And Jalen Williams at 40%, only 10 fantasy points from him. Like I said, Bankero with the off night. Bam Adebayo was solid. That Hero injury probably helped over there. Chris Paul definitely solid. Karl Anthony Towns. It was Towns night. I gave y'all Gobert in the starting five, but I like Towns and Gobert. I felt they could just take advantage of Phoenix inside without Aiden down there. Towns had the bigger night. Neither one of them had a big night on the boards, which is strange. But probably, Landale stepping out the 3-point line, drawing them out to the paint, things of that nature. But Towns was solid at 10% right here. And then Wendell Carter Jr. down here, 6,800. Yeah, solid, big night from him. Him and Bo did their thing. Undoubtedly, that what made Bankero not give the performance we need with both of those guys going off. So there you go, DraftKings right there. Let's go take a look at FanDuel. And you can see it at the top. D'Angelo Russell, Tyler Hero, man. Absolutely murdered me. Together they barely played 30 minutes. That's always going to be rough. But Chris Paul, solid. Zach LaVine, solid. Okay for the slate. Try to get different with a little value here with Joe Harris. A guy that can shoot. We know his upside is all scoring, but thought maybe he can get some shots flowing. Didn't quite work out here. Bankero once again. Bam Adebayo, Cam Johnson was nice. He had a big game from him. And then Draymond Green down here at the bottom, just a salary play. All right, let's get into today's monster 10-game slate. Now, man, this may be, depending on how this injury news break, this might be one of the first true stars and scrub slates. It's potential for a lot of value out there, man. A lot of value. At the top, I want to look at Darius Garland, man. 6,600 coming back from injury. Should be a full go for me, man. I look at guys with injuries like, maybe you heard me say this before, you watched me in the past. As long as it's not like a lower body or back injury, I expect guys to be a full go, because if you hurt like a wrist, eye in Garland's case, you still can run in condition, so you're not too much out of shape. If it's something like a back, hamstring, ankle, or something like that, I'm a little more skeptical because I don't know how many minutes you're going to get and how in shape you are, you know what I mean? But there's Garland with his eye. I expect him to be in, he should be in shape, should be a full go if he plays tonight. 6,600 is just too cheap. We haven't really seen him and Donovan Mitchell play together this year because he got hurt the first game. So we don't know how that usage is going to work out, who's going to dominate what and whatever. But 6,600 is still too cheap for Darius Garland, man. This guy was coming into his own last year, man. I expect him to still make another leap forward here in this spot, especially with a guy like Donovan Mitchell over there. This definitely improves this Cleveland team over here. So I like getting the Darius Garland 6,600. Probably be a little chalky, but I don't care. Shooting guard, next play, definitely going to be chalky, Donovan Mitchell, but just play him, man. Should see big minutes. He saw, 34, 33 minutes last time when Darren Foster got out. I expect him to be around that again, 30 to 35 minutes. He's a guy that has some offensive game. He really works on the defense end. He has multiple steal upside here at this price tag at 4,200. Like I said, gonna be playing big minutes. Tough matchup against Miami, but Miami coming off of a game against the Golden State Warriors last night, so maybe the Kings can hang around and stay in there a little bit, keep this a little closer than expected. But anyway, Donovan Mitchell should see big minutes. I like getting to him. Gonna be chalky, but hey, yeah, it's good chalk over here today. All right. Coming at small forward, going Scotty Barnes. Now, this is pending that I think he's a good player whether Van Vliet plays or not. But if Van Vliet is out, I'm going to absolutely love Scotty Barnes. If Van Vliet is out again, Scotty Barnes is pretty much primarily the point guard if Van Vliet is out. So that's more ball handling duties, more assist opportunities, things of that nature. I think with Scotty Barnes running the point, I think he probably got real triple-double upside here in this spot. But I like getting to him at 6,800, like the price tag, like the matchup against the Spurs. Lock and load Scotty Barnes if Van Vliet is out. But we're going to be waiting on that news. You definitely going to want to, as usual, you going to want to stick around and listen to news and things like that, but definitely on a slate like today, man, it's going to be so much news. And like I said, it may be a true stars and scrubs slate if a couple of guys are ruled out. At the power forward, give me Anthony Davis, 9,100. I'll take this all day, man. Anthony Davis has been having a solid year despite what they always say, injury prone. I know he gets gimpy every game or whatever, but he's been balling for these Lakers team this year. They ain't been winning, but you see he's averaging close to 50 DK points a game, man. In the matchup against the Pelicans, I like going to him right here, 9,100, man. Give me some Anthony Davis. And at the center, give me Nikola Vucevic, man. 8K going against these Charlotte Hornets. I expect him to absolutely dominate down low. Centers kill Charlotte. No Zach LaVine. Great matchup, pace-up game for Vucevic. I like DeRozan as well. I expect him to have a big one here against Charlotte. Even though they're on the second night of a back-to-back, but Charlotte just has nothing down low for Vooch, man. I expect a big double-double from him tonight, especially since he didn't score that much last night. So I like Vooch at 8K right here. There you have it, man. My starting five for DraftKings: Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Scotty Barnes, Anthony Davis, and Nikola Vucevic. All right? Let's go look at FanDuel and see what we liking over there. Man, if you haven't hit the like button, what you waiting on, all right? Coming in at the top, man, staying with Davion Mitchell. A little more expensive over here, 4,900, but I'm perfectly fine with it. Like I said, big minutes, multiple steal upside. You know, that's 3 points over here on FanDuel, so you got to love that. Just should be the leading point guard for this Sacramento team without Fox, man. No Fox. I like a lot of those Sacramento guys. It's a tough matchup against Miami, like I said, but it's just with Fox out, there's so much usage and so many shots to go around. I like Mitchell. I like Herter. I like Barnes. I want to like Sabonis, but I don't know if he might foul out the first half. Ain't no telling with him, man. But give me Davion Mitchell at 4,900. At the shooting guard, give me DeMar DeRozan, 7,900. Too cheap. It's just too cheap. Ain't nothing else to say. It's just too cheap. 7,900 going against the Charlotte, man. Give me DeMar DeRozan. No Zach LaVine. Sign me up. Coming at a small forward, Doug McDermott. All right. Listen, if all the Spurs are already missing some guys. Keldon Johnson is questionable. If Keldon Johnson is out, just sign me up for Doug McDermott. I like him across both sides. If Keldon Johnson is out, Doug McDermott is going to let that thing fly. You hear me? If Keldon Johnson is out, I ain't going to guarantee it, but I'm pretty much certain Doug McDermott going to have like 20-plus shot attempts. I promise you. It's up. I don't know how well he going to shoot, but he's definitely going to get him up, man. Give me Dougie McBuckets, all right? I'm waiting on that Spurs news, but I'm going to like him at 4,200. A lot of guys missing over there for the Spurs, and they're going to need some offense, and I think Dougie McBuckets can supply it here against the Toronto Raptors. Coming in at power forward, man, staying with Scotty Barnes, 6,700. I'm telling you, if Van Vliet is out, just sign me up. Sign me up. And at the center, man, I want to look at Ivica Zubac, 6,800 over here. In this matchup against Houston, he had a nice game against them last time out. And coming right back to this matchup, it boils down to simple, man. If Zubac is getting minutes, any game Zubac has got 30 minutes this season, double. Just pencil it in. Any game. Look at his box. Look at the box scores. Any game he's played 30-plus minutes, it's double. He has a few blocks upside. Gotta love that. Great matchup against Houston. Give me some Ivica Zubac at 6,800, all right? There you have it, man. My starting five for FanDuel. Ivica Zubac, Scotty Barnes, Doug McDermott, DeMar DeRozan, and Davion Mitchell. Man, get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they're going to be in mine, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all already know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I'm going to catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.